1 second. The music had ended, but I was distracted. Ha! Everything working? Yes, fantastic. Hello. I'm gonna start that. I'm a bit hyper. Am I hyper? Oh no, it's funny because I was at work and I was like, I want to job, I want to talk about, I don't know, whatever. What was it? What? A bunch of things. But then I got home and I was like, I'm hippie. I'm suddenly hippie. Look at this, I have a hand. I got a program called Behand, which is perfect for drawing apparently. I just, maybe they will add more actual customization options later, like, obviously these are customizable, but till some point. But if I could make it like truly custom, I would probably improve the shading, to be honest. Tip! Don't shade with fucking black. Otherwise everything looks my freaking plain. Also I have the songs from Arcane in the background, so if I suddenly start singing or something, you will know why. Anyway, yeah, ref sheet. Why am I doing this? Because then I can commission people better, and I'm also realizing some stuff that I may change. For example, for my cricket example, you know this looks off. Why does it look off? Because it's like it's missing part of my head. I don't like it, so I will probably fix it later in my model. Haha. That's one thing. Another thing is my freaking nose. When I zoom out, you can barely see it. Like, you can barely see it right now. So it's like I don't have a nose. I can't smell. So help. I can't smell. I'm joking. Probably not. I don't know. So yeah, I technically, again, I only have like 3 toggles, which are like the big eyes when I go ooh, when it's active. The blushy face and the shadow. Everything else is just my freaking face, which is fantastic. I was watching my own VOD the other day about Neva. When I got really sad, and you could say I was I was only missing actual tears on my face. Maybe tearing up, not the actual animation, because I know how to animate. Maybe I should learn. Probably I will learn at some point. But for now, maybe just teary-eyed will work best. But yeah, so things. Oh my god, Arcane is just Bro, I was watching it with my mom yesterday. I thought the whole my freaking thing was out. No, it's not. It's not. Also, I'm just fucking around finding out, okay? I'm not a pro. I don't know shit. I draw, but I don't know shit. I just vibe. So, if you learn something good. If you don't, well, that's too bad, I guess. Also, I have a thing, you don't see it here, because I watched a little thing on Twitter. And I made it big as it did. Which is like, show the source of your model on top of everything else, so I don't have to look that way. Check myself, but yeah, but it's a bit not that useful at the moment because yeah, it's a bit on the way. Anyway, you don't get Arcane. Yeah, I thought the whole my freaking thing was out. It's not. I wasn't actually reading reviews or anything, just comments here and there. I read a webtoon, and in it, one person I commented, well, not really comment, but it was like, oh yeah, and I saw a nice show, and I cried, and I thought it was over. No, it wasn't. It was like, we left one episode like halfway yesterday at lunchtime. I can't talk, sorry. Trying to talk too fast and I can't. Yeah, like halfway, and it was like, you know what? I finished a little fun project thingy. I just want to vibe and turn off my brain instead of doing something like I've been doing every freaking day, bro. It's insane. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? I don't stop, is the problem. I don't stop. I need to be doing something. So I was like, okay, let's watch it. Okay, there's 2 episodes left. You know what? Let's go. And then it was like, how are they going to fix all the shit going on in like 40 minutes? And it ends. And it almost looked like it was actually ending because a person was narrating stuff. So you know what? Let me eat the window. I don't care about the window anymore. It's in the way. I need stuff. This sucks. Don't worry. It's just a ref sheet. Just so people know how thing works. Meh. And the hair. And also this makes me realize I should probably make this area here a bit better. You know, the shape side. But well, we vibe. It is just a learning experience. So it ends, and then I literally go, no. No fucking way. What the fuck? Suddenly the trailer plays and it's like, excuse me, what? Wait, what is happening? I should probably do this on another layer. Vibing, sketching, doing stuff. Freaking, I hate. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Yeah, to probably come. Well, for myself, when I need to do art of myself, I should at some point instead of doing fan art for other people. Probably to come artist. So maybe I can come like. I don't know. How is it called? When you enter a stream and the person has a nice animation of their own character. Interesting, basically. I don't know. Maybe there comes someone that I could animate it myself. Or maybe just draw it myself, but nothing too complicated. I don't know. That yeah, it will help me. It also helps me realize like mistakes or shit that I can fix or do better later. So Arcane, sorry, I'm just going to be yapping about Arcane a bunch because it's how are you supposed to go back to watching any other freaking animation show after watching Arcane? I was eating, okay, with my mom, lunchtime, okay. I was trying to cut my meat. I couldn't. It was like, I can't blink, man. I need to keep watching. I can't look at the meat. I need to keep watching because, bro, what the fuck is this? The music, the art, the everything. Like, why is this a work of art? Why is this like an orgasm for my eyes? What is this? What the fuck is this? Like, I'm mad. It makes me mad. Makes me mad. We have freaking Disney with millions and millions of dollars doing fucking shit. They have all the money and they are doing absolutely nothing. I hate it. It's all those resources for absolutely nothing. They don't take any risks. It's just the same fucking shit over and over. I hate it. I was watching a video the other day about Wish. I watched it like once with my mom, just, I know, out of curiosity. It was like, okay, princess movie, forgettable, like, okay. And yeah, I got in my recommendations a video dissecting like, why doesn't it work? Or I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, I was comparing it to Tangled. Like, yeah, Tangled was also like a celebration movie or something. But it was better because they work on this and the color palettes and all that shit. And it's like, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's colorful. My freaking Wish is just so washed out. It looks great as fuck. Like, it's just not appealing to look at. It's more, in theory, it's supposed to look like watercolors, but bro, have you seen actual watercolors? They're like colorful ones. They're ones that are freaking great. I used to follow an artist. I don't know if they are that active anymore. I think, I'm not sure if they did actual traditional watercolors or it was like digital watercolors. I don't care. It was just vibrant and beautiful, not washed out and just the effect wasn't there. It's just they tried but they failed. Okay, this is supposed to look just pretty plain from the side. I should probably do a side view with the whole thing later. For now, just the pants. Look at this. Also, this fit is great. Yeah, I made a toggle to get rid of my skirt thing, even though you don't ever see it because you only see my upper torso. But it's there, and it looks nice. And again, if I want to commission people, there it is. And I hate drawing boots from behind. This is an attempt. Don't look at it too close. Look at it close. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I hate boots. It's the first time I actually draw shoes. It is what it is. So anyway, so yeah, my mom is like, how am I supposed to tell the people I work with like what am I watching? It's like, mom, just tell them you're watching works of art. That's it. You don't need to say anything else. And there's no lie. There's no lie. We've been watching a ton of shows lately, like animation shows. One of those, the previous one we watched before rewatching Arcane before watching the second season, because it had been a while, was Blue-Eyed Samurai. It was on Netflix. I was like, this looks interesting. Like any show that has like an interesting style, I'm very likely to watch. At the very least, just to cleanse my eyes, basically. So we watched it, and it was like, wow, this is great. And I was like, wow, imagine if this was done with real people, maybe a lot of more people watching and stuff. Like, yeah, but also because there's like a ton of, like, not a ton, but there's quite a bit of gore. I don't think I will have the stomach to actually watch a live action show of the stuff I've watched. Just animation just makes it more digestible, I guess. Less gross. I know. I prefer it. So, like, yeah, imagine, but also it's like, well, Arcane also has some moments which, yeah, there's shit that you can do in live action. There's shit. Oh, let's go. There's so much things. There's so many. Like, it doesn't translate well to I don't know, like to be to live action. Like, there's no way you could do a show like Arcane with actual live action. It's no way. It will look plain. I don't know if anyone will be able to mix the style it has sometimes with the 2D and the graffiti and all those effects and different styles. Like, bro, they did a whole segment in the latest episode with, like, as if it was basically, yeah, watercolors. Like, they didn't need to do that, but they did it anyway. They did it anyway. Like, what? You can just see the passion they have for the show. Like, it's there. It's like into Spider-Verse, like, you can see it. I think there was some things going on with Spider-Verse, like, I don't know, just there's always shit going on, but you know, like, it's there. And then you look at Disney, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You're doing nothing. You're rehearsing the same freaking thing over and over. What was the latest one? I don't know. Well, technically Wish. It's the same thing. I am unsure if they were the ones who rejected, which was it? Nimona. I'm not sure if they were the ones, or maybe it was another studio. Like, Nimona is great as well. That's an interesting style as well. It's just, it always looks the same. At this point, it's just the same freaking thing over and over. They have, well, almost the same face syndrome thing. It's just boring. Like, give me an original story. My brother sent me today a video about Arcane, basically. Yeah, it costs like a ton of money and you can notice this and that. And I was like, yeah, besides how much it costs, like 250 million or something. And like, I know, I've noticed the rest of the things they mentioned, like, yeah, it's like 3D, but it's painted like 2D, and there's 2D animations, actual animations, parts animated in 2D. And that's why it makes it special. Like, yeah, I know. I was telling my mom just the day before, like, this is like looking at a painting constantly. I was just amazed. It's just staring, like, looking at all the details, all the textures, like, AI can do that. All the AI bros, like, oh, look at this, I can do art with just inputting shit. Look at this, it's so pretty. There's no intent behind AI. There's nothing. It's just soulless. Like, everything in Arcane, everything, every angle, every texture, every color, everything has a purpose. It was put there on purpose. That's something AI can't replicate. He also sent me the trailer for How to Train Your Dragon, like the live action. Okay, yeah, it looks nice, but my point in this point is like, for what? Like, what's the purpose of this? What are you bringing new to the table? Like, it's just the same story, live action. Like, what's new? Just, okay, yeah, it's just something you're going to watch once because you are curious and just forget about it because you can watch the original. I don't see, like, where are the original ideas, bro? What's going on? Are you going to pull a Disney and start remaking shit? I don't know. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I need things. I need things done by passionate people that actually care about whatever they're making. Please. Oh my god, I need to watch things that, you know, like, again, what the fuck am I supposed to watch after Arcane? Well, we started while we're waiting for the last 3 episodes. A show on Netflix that was like, look, something? I don't know. Basically, had a cool style, so I was like, sure, why not? Why not? Let's play it. So we watched an episode and a half today because I had to leave to work, so I can't watch a ton of things. So far so good. Again, interesting style. Story is it was like cyberpunk based, basically. Yeah, it's interesting. Again, my mom's like, how am I supposed to explain at my work? What am I watching? Like, just if people give animation a chance, an actual real chance, it's I don't know. There's so many good things. And again, there's things that just wouldn't work in live action. And going back to the DreamWorks stuff, like, okay, yeah, Toothless, yeah, cool. It's like basically the same model with more realistic textures. And, okay, are you going to do the exact same story? What's the purpose? It's just banking on nostalgia, maybe? I don't know. Please, something. It's like my freaking The Lion King. I haven't watched the remake, air quotes, remake. Because what the freak is that? It's just, where's the motion? Where is everything? Cutting stuff out. The best song in the freaking film with Scar. Bye. There's no song anymore. Okay, well, there's 30 seconds. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I think I only listened to the metal version someone did. But bro, okay, 1 second. Because I made this with the intent to be something like, I did these boots this way so I wouldn't need to come up with pants design. Basically, so let me figure out how they look from the side. So yeah, like so. Even though from the back this is a bit too small, but don't worry about it. Nobody cares. It's just it's hard. Okay, it's hard. It will be maybe something like so. Man, more random shit. Yeah, I have stuff to yap about. I mentioned before, I'm gonna go back to modding Cyberpunk. Yeah, I know I've said it. I was planning on doing it on starting back next week since I got vacation. So I was looking at my notifications and suddenly I go to one of my mods, which is like nails and toenails, because body someone did had toenails, and because Gentiana from Final Fantasy 15 had nice boots and she had her toes out with like golden nails. It looked really nice. I was like, let me make a mod. And the author of the body made the the toenails, so I was just, can I get the mesh of the model so I don't have to work on it myself? Yeah, sure, here you go. And so, because I was also working, or I was gonna work on some body cyberwear, back bears, which is like full body cyberwear, it also covers the feet. I made it in a way that you will be able to have basically metal feet with different metal nails. It looked really nice, but I had to manually adjust things. Like basically a sandwich of 3 meshes. The feet itself, the cyberwear, metallic feet basically, and the nails. It was nice, okay. Suddenly I get a notification. Since the update of this body, the nails don't fit anymore. Excuse me. So I go ask one of my modding friends, like, Have they updated the body? Ah, yeah, they've been updating a bunch of bodies because of this and that, and it was like, why did they have to change the feet? Why? Why did they have to adjust the feet? Who the fuck is looking at feet that closely? The feet themselves, like, not the vanilla ones, the ones the mother made, they were really nice, like detail. It was like, okay, it's just perfect. Like, it's a huge improvement from the original one. Like, it's enough. It's enough. Why do you change it later? Why are you changing it later? And knowing that I did stuff with it, knowing full well, because, you know, we talked. Like, she could have just, hey, so I'm going to be changing this. So, you know, heads up, maybe I could have voiced my concerns like, hey, so I adjusted this stuff back then. Maybe it will become an issue. Maybe then she will have reconsidered the, you know, well, I will try to not make, you know, big changes, you know, just in case. So stuff doesn't break, basically. No, I can't have nice things. I can't have a word, I can't have shit. Again, if it was just the nails, it wouldn't be much of a problem. So I'm getting too distracted. I can't freaking see what the fuck I'm doing. 1 second. Let me use another layer. Just to get the shape of the boot, mostly, because yeah, there's too many lines here. Here it will be this will be this, and this will be that, more or less. Yeah, something like this, yeah. And you know, again, if it was just the nails, sure, I could just ask for the updated model. I could update the mod, and it will work. Remember when I mentioned that I had to adjust things according to another body saber what I did, which covered the whole feet? Yeah, I can't just update one thing because the other one probably doesn't work either anymore. And I had to manually adjust those. I had to do some, well, not really magic, but I had to work on the mesh. Basically cut the feet, make them a bit bigger so they cover the feet. So they are actually high poly and all that stuff, you know. And now all that work has gone to shit. All those literal hours that I spent trying to make it look nice, so people will be able to use those for nothing. For absolutely nothing. Lovely, fantastic. Yes, why the fuck not? Bro. Again, if it was just the nails, yeah, no issue. But it's a combo. And if I update the nails themselves, they won't work with the other mod anymore. I hate it. I can't. My brain is... I'm not... I got news. There's a modder has released a bunch of body mods. Boobas, a ton of boobas, a ton of booties, a ton of everything, basically. I can't freaking see, 1 second. Let me put this like this. And my mother friend is like, oh yeah, this person apparently is going to update their bodies again, and clothing will probably clip. And they are going to make so the old version isn't going to be available anymore. And even his friends aren't happy about it. I was like, bro, why? It's just painful. It's just alright painful. Like the same person has booba booty, but push edition, basically. A version in which the booba sucks when there's no clothing. Okay, then he decided to make a body based on, I think, what is the name from Scarlet something? You know, that game with the pretty lady with the long hair, and I know has some kind of controversy because it was too sexy or something. I don't know. I don't care. Just based on that one, which I've gotten requests for, like, hey, can you refit this thing or this body? When I first got asked about it, like, angel body, like, what the fuck is this? What What? And I looked at it and I was like, wait, this is a completely different body. So any refit, like, it doesn't work with vanilla clothing or big booba, like, vanilla big booba or vanilla small. No, new fits. Excuse me, what? It's the same fucking guy. Bro, what the fuck? I can't. Like, I told my friend, like, man, no, I think I made a little rant on Twitter on my modding account, in which usually I will only post my mods. Like, yeah, I posted this. I don't follow anyone. I don't interact with anyone. It's just basically like a gallery. Yes, yeah, I posted this because there was people on Twitter that weren't on Tumblr, so I went, why not? I just have to post stuff. I don't care about anything else. I even went there to rant, like, bro, what the fuck is this? Coming out of the woodworks to complain about things, because what is this? Like, once I go back to modding, I'm going to try to fix things that are actually fixable, you know? I can actually fix. Okay, 1 second. And you know what? Fuck the non-vanilla bodies. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Like, yeah, you get more downloads because everyone wants the big booba. I don't care anymore, man. It's not fun. Where is the fun? Where is the fun? You just got lost in the way. What is this? What is this? I can't anymore. I can't anymore. Maybe instead of going back to clothing, I don't know why I got into clothing. Well, I know why. I wanted non-sexy clothing for my own characters, because most of the clothing you find, most of it is just lingerie and sexy stuff, and look at this booba window, and look at this. I'm tired. I want normal clothing, or I don't know. I have a character who is more based on like a doll, a Voljonte doll. So it's like, I don't want to dress her in sexy stuff. I want her to look nice, cute in a way, not really cute, but elegant maybe. Not just here, have some mesh. Have some see-through clothes. I'm tired. So that's why I got into clothing. And I started by porting Final Fantasy clothing. My first project was, I think, Cloud's clothing from the remake, the dresses and stuff. That was the first project, which I cut because it's too long. And physics in Cyberpunk, when it comes to clothing, someone made a framework for it, but it just seems like a huge freaking headache, so it's like, no thank you. So I just made it like a short skirt, which was nice. It looks cute. That's why I got into clothing. And then I went, okay, let me at least let me refit to the most used bodies, which are the big booba, big booty, and big booba booty. Because that means more downloads. Okay, I'll be nice. It's just pushing stuff around. It's not that hard. Okay. And then he releases the freaking push version. This one has the booba pushed together. So shit clips with the previous feed. Like, okay, thank you for this, I guess. Then I decided, okay, let me just refit this for both bodies at once. It will fit both. Maybe there will be a bigger gap. I don't care. I don't want to repeat the same freaking thing 20 freaking times. So I started doing that, and I remember I had to adjust Aranea's top because it's so tight to the body. I was like, okay, I can't just cheese it and refit it to both at once because it is not going to look nice. And as soon as I refit it to the push version of the body, it gets updated. And the tight fit that looks so nice from all angles doesn't look as nice anymore. I wasn't going to fix it. It wasn't bad, but bro, I spent time trying to make it look nice for nothing. For nothing. For absolutely no reason. Only for it to get updated because, yeah, no, the body was too different from the other one, so this will make it easier for people to refit things too. But then again, bro, the amount of people who have done fishnets, for example, I pity them. because with all the body changes. Oh my, how can people keep up? I don't think they can keep up anymore. I'm just scared to look at the modding scene. I know someone made a tool for refitting stuff like automatically, basically. I didn't like it. Maybe they improved it later. I remember giving them the Shiba port I did for one of his bodies, which is Lush or Lash. I don't know. It's just yet another body. At least this one is a different guy. But well, it's just boob and booty, basically. Just different shape. Same thing. Same difference. But when they use the automatic refitter, it was like, this looks like crap, bro. Like, the amount of adjustments, like the shape, the thing around, because it was a tight fit. The outfit is really tight. It was like, why is there this big ass gap here? Why? It didn't work. It took longer to fix it after the auto refit than just going manually. I think I left it halfway because I started working on it. Like, yeah, no, let me do this because. But I think I got tired or something. I don't know. It's just. Yeah, you better get to release it. I think so. I don't think he has ever uploaded, like, not really uploaded, updated his bodies. Like, maybe to add different things like perks, but not the actual shape. I don't think he has. Which, props to him. Even though his body is a pain to refit to because weights and stuff. Well, weights are basically like how things move on a body. Like if you weight, imagine the knee to the hand. When the hand moves, this part will move, basically. That's what weights are. So because the bodies of that first guy who has a bunch are based on the vanilla one, just shaped. They retain the original weights. But the other one is ported from another thing. I think it's a Skyrim thing? I don't know. A popular body over there. I don't know. But yeah, the weights are completely different. So you had to reweigh them and adjust them. It's basically a pain. Instead of just, okay, let me just increase the booty or the booty the booty body. You have to adjust it lower and then get the weights, like transfer them to the other one. Yeah, it's more painful. That's why I wasn't a huge fan of refitting for it. But again, it was better in that specific case to do it manually. But then again, it stays unfinished because he was going to work on it and then he forgot and then he had other stuff and yeah, there it is, left behind. But yeah, I'm tired. Maybe I will work on hair. Maybe that will be better for my mental health. Maybe that will be better. Bro, you know, I had pending working on Lucy's cyberware. I made the back cyberware like a long time ago, basically cutting the body itself. It was when I was still learning how to mess with parts of the body to use them for other things, basically. So I cut the body itself to use it as base. Again, it's this, that way you get the same weight. So it moves properly without going weird or crazy or clipping, because it's 1-1. I was planning. Hello, party pieces, as Simon. I'm ranting about anything and everything. I hope you're doing well. Currently, I'm ranting about modding. So yeah, I worked on Lucy's back cyberware, and I was going to remake it properly with, what was the reason? Forgot why. I think probably to add a bunch of colors and make it better. And are you doing fine? I'm in a yapping mood. And drawing the rev sheet, well, mostly the side view for the thing, because I hate myself, and well, mostly because I want to commission people, and it's easier to explain things when you have everything. So I'm doing that while yapping, because I need to be doing something while yapping. So yeah, I think, I was going to convert it to Archive XL, which is basically instead of replacing something in game. Yeah. Instead of replacing something in game, you basically, it's like you can buy it and equip it So I was going to work on that at some point. I even locked the comments from the mod because I was tired of people going, hey, so this person updated their body and now this clips and this doesn't work anymore. And it was like, because again, it was a popular mod because it's my freaking Lucy from Runners. Had a ton of comments and I ended up locking the comments like, yeah, I know these clips. I know this doesn't work anymore. I know. Don't tell me anymore, please. So yeah, I locked it. Again, I was going to work on it. Imagine if I had worked on it. Imagine if I had cut the body that I wanted to apply it to, do it properly, all that stuff, only for it to get updated and not work anymore and clip. Wouldn't that be freaking lovely? No, no. I'm so glad I put it off. I don't know why. I think it's because it was like kind of a bigger project because I wanted to basically almost remake it from scratch. I'm glad I didn't do it. And right now, there's mods I've done, which are also for like tied to the skin. There's a wing backseating where I did based on Kingdom Hearts, the gay blade basically. Just really nice, really pretty. I had made that design a long time ago for Redbubble as a t-shirt with the back design because it was pretty. So I went like, you know, maybe I could make a mod out of this. I love recycling. And so I did, and it looked really nice. But then again, it was made by cutting the body itself. And I bet if the person has changed the body and probably the weights, probably it clips. It probably clips. There's other ones I've done. It's just thinking about it. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Because all the work I've done is like for nothing. For my freaking... Well, if I want to look at it in a positive light, I could say, you know, well, people could enjoy it in the meantime, which they've been out for a long time at this point. It's like when a game shuts down. It's like, oh no, all the money and all the time I spent all for nothing. It's like, it's not for nothing. You enjoyed it in the moment. It's the same as when a limited item suddenly comes back. It's like, oh, but why is it coming back? It was limited. It's like to give people a chance. And also you got the perk of enjoying it earlier, maybe. I remember getting a... When I played a game called Nostale or Nostale, I don't know, because I'm Spanish and I pronounce things weird because I don't know how the thing works. There was an activity in the game, the mods made basically. We had to find them around the world, and I found one like, oh yeah, and they gave me an exclusive, not really exclusive, but a pet that wasn't really readily available. It's like, oh nice, I got this bunny thing nobody else has, or like 3 people in the whole my freaking server have it. And a few months later they made it widely available, like, this isn't special anymore. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? But well, at least it was special why I had it for that period of time, I guess. At least in the mods. Would you want to play mod washing? You know, I haven't seen what the thing is about. I've seen people playing it as in, this person is playing it. I have no clue what it's about. I think it's a horror game. I think. But maybe I should. I should look up like how long it is, to be honest. But maybe if it's a horror game, I could. I do plan on playing Homo Cypher. Or era Homo or Homie? I think it was Homie. I don't know. The one with monsters and in which you have to learn their language to communicate, basically. I watched a couple of people play it, like just a bit over it, not actually paying that much attention, so I wouldn't spoil myself. But it looked interesting, so I want to give it a try. What the freak was I saying? Modding. Why modding? Yeah, exclusive stuff. Yeah. Yeah. At the very least, the people who got the mods in the meantime got to enjoy them. I'm thinking as well. Commissions I've done. Not that many, to be honest, but like a couple or so. 1 second. I'm getting confused by this part. Like this, okay. Which were made with a specific body in mind. If they update, they aren't going to work anymore. Like, I can't be offering support to mods like that just because the author decides, no, I'm going to change this. And it wouldn't be much of an issue if it wasn't because the author decided to discontinue the previous versions. Like, no, I'm going to discontinue the versions of these bodies in a week to prepare for new clothing that will come out that will be compatible with the new variation. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Stop. No, at least give people the option. Like, yeah, no, maybe they don't want to update. Maybe they prefer the clothes that are already been done. Like, I don't know how many... Maybe everyone is still active when it comes to the people who made clothing. Maybe they're still active. But they should be focusing on doing new things, not having to go back and fix the other ones. Again, so I was mentioning, because I keep getting sidetracked by the freaking things. Modding or anything is supposed to be fun. I want to go back to modding because it was fun, because I loved working on things. I don't know, I'm going to make cyberware for the face with these colors and this shape, and I draw it and I put it in game and it looks fantastic, and then I share it. That's the fun part. Or figuring out materials for things. I realized I love being able to mix something that's artistic with more technical things. It's just fun. It's just, my brain goes brr. That's why I also enjoy rigging. Started rigging assets and stuff and drawing them, because it's like I draw something and then animate it. My brain is just extremely happy. Says, oh, this is exactly like modding. And the more I rig little things for other people, like for my Aussies, the more I learn, and when I go back to my own things, I can improve them and do them better. It's like doing test runs. And I realize it's the exact same thing as modding. I barely mod for myself. But when I do, it's like, oh yeah, because I've been working on all these other things for the public. Now I can make this for myself and do it much better than if I hadn't. Because you get experience. You get to experiment. It's just great. It's the same freaking concept. So yeah, it's just, I hate how I think about modding Cyberpunk. Like how much fun I had, like all the things I wanted to do. I had a whole freaking list of ports, of cyberware, of little ideas, like why I want to draw this, I want to do that. And I stop in my tracks, like, yeah, then I think about the 40 freaking notifications I had on my profile of people complaining about shit because it doesn't fit this body anymore. Can you please refit it for this other body? Please, like... I want to have fun, not anxiety. I hate it. Like, yeah, I could probably disable the comments, which I will probably do at some point, but... I hate it, man. I just... okay, I think this is... yeah, I think this is more or less... maybe this will be a bit to the back. More, maybe? Yeah, a bit, just a bit. So it's more aligned, because if you... this is supposed to be... so you can actually bend your... well, the leg. My leggy, that's why I did it this way. It's like when people use armor for their thingies. They're supposed to stay mobile but covered. It's the same concept. So maybe something like this. I will go poop. So it bends here and it bends here, and you can actually move your leggy with no issue. That's why I designed this way. Yeah. It's going to be a pain. I go back to... well, technically, if I'm only doing the simple part, like basically the side view of this one, if I just finish... well, I still need to do the boot anyway. Because if I do the side view of these other ones, I need the boots. It's like the same as I did the back one, so I was able to use it on the others. Bro. I want to do stuff. I want to do so many stuff. Next week. What am I doing? I'm thinking about not waking up as early as I do when I watch work, because no, thank you. I wake up at like 7:30. Meanwhile, I'm sleeping like 3 or 4 hours, but don't worry about it. I keep going to bed late because I'm stupid. But anyone who watches me at this point, they already know. So, yeah. What's it called? Should it go lower? Let me pull the ruler. Ruler on my heart, like that. Wait, what is it? Oops, no, fuck. How do? No, this, like this. There we go. Maybe is this straight? There we go. How would I do this? Maybe? I know, because it's the side view. It's just weird. It's like when I had to draw this, because I tried to do the trick of like painting over the model so you can get the shape, or like the shape. But of course it doesn't work unless you make it look like the model is tiptoeing from behind. You have to adapt it. So I did my best. Kind of sucks, but it's there. So, but when it comes to side view, maybe here. Maybe. You know what? Who the freak cares? I don't need it so. It's not a 3D model. It's not a 3D model. It's just to have a sense of how shit McFreaking looks like. Yeah, shit I wanna do besides finishing the ref sheet so I can post it and maybe commission artists. Design a proper schedule so I don't have to use, because the one I have is free to use by another peep and I want something more custom. Maybe start sketching ideas for an actual intro screen, or maybe outro. I have an idea for the outro, a cute idea for the outro. So maybe it's just I have 2 options. I don't know. It's just it will take so much time. I hate Mama freaking slowpoke, because I've done fan art recently that didn't take me that long, but it was also much simpler style than I've ever done, and it was basically black and white, but that wouldn't fit the vibe of this model, so I can just yeah, let me just do it black and white with some color now. Beep, this will be straight, unlike me. Yes. I should play Hades again. It's so fun. I go really full gremlin mode there. So things besides, yeah, custom scale, which, well, since I already got the aesthetic down of my model and, you know, the logo and the motifs, maybe it won't take me as long. Graphic design is not my passion though. I may be able to draw, but when it comes, I don't know, placing elements on things, it's just my brain just doesn't work. It's like typography. I hate fonts. It's just my brain doesn't really understand how people make them look nice. It's like magic. Art, that's easy, like air quotes easy. People doing fonts and art with fonts, that with mixing them and them looking nice. It's magic. Like, how do you figure that shit out? Is there a guide? How? Because with art, it's like, I don't know, it's like proportions, color theory, poses and stuff. But fonts? How do you say what looks nice together? It's just, I don't get those. So we'll see how that goes, but it will probably be a bit better than the one I currently have, which again is pretty plain. What else? Yeah, I want to fix a couple of things I mentioned earlier about my model, the McFreaking nose, which is almost non-existent. Maybe make it a bit darker. Fix the side view a little bit of the shade part, which That one already gave me trouble when I was working on it. So I'm unsure of how it's going to go. I will do my best. And I can always leave it for later. What else? I want to... yeah. Teary-eyed toggle. Maybe heart eyes? Or maybe I could combine the toggle I have for the big eyes, this one day. With hearts? Maybe. It's really cute. Maybe, or like a variation. It's like heart eyes, but big eyes. Maybe. I'm thinking arm pose. I have to check. What the fuck did I do? Eh? Why is this texture like this? What the fuck happened? Eh? Where am I? Pencil? Yes? It's because I decreased the matrix density. Okay. We're like, what happened? My mother came in. She scared me. I had my door closed. She came in for the hair straight. I saw her from the corner of my eye and it scared me. Where it is. Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat. I have told her before, like, if you come into... Oh my god, this sucks. Well... Fuck, no, this sucks. Don't worry about it. If you come in while I'm playing horror games, I will just have a heart attack. How the fuck does one draw feet? Draw boots. I don't know how to boot. I don't like boots. Well, I like boots, but I don't like drawing boots. I like drawing shoes in general. I don't know. We vibe! I don't care. Fuck it. We ball. It's just to have a sense of the thing. But here, maybe it's because this is too thick. Why does it look almost... You know... It's like a crocodile. Yes, the little nose, yeah, no. Yeah, bye. Wait, don't worry. It's like the amount of detail I put in the freaking boots. Nobody sees them most of the time because they are down there. Who the freak cares? Again, this is just for commissions at this point. Yeah, the thing I have to check. I'm unsure if VTuber Studio allows to be able to track two things at once. Because when I was testing the webcam for the... Don't Blink. No, Don't Blink? No. Before Your Eyes. The game for the Before Your Eyes game. I was able to activate the webcam, but I think I was still getting a tracking from Bridger. I don't know if I can make it so I can track my arms. Because if I can track my arms, I could make toggles with my arms. So if I bring my hand to my face, like in a thinking pose, which I usually do when I'm thinking, I'm pretty animated, to be honest. If I do it in real life, then it will get reflected in the model without me pressing a toggle. My problem with toggles, just I hate how you have to manually press them. It's like, yeah, it's for fancies. It's like, yeah, express yourself, but it's just kind of cuts the flow if I'm doing anything. Like, if I start crying, it's like, oh, one second, let me press the toggle that makes me cry. It's, I wish there was a more natural way to activate them. I know you can link some parameters. Like, yeah, when I smile while, I don't know, I get hard eyes, for example, or again, it's like, no, yeah, you can link those. But, yeah, you have to be careful because you can pick like two conditions. If I was able to say, oh yeah, when I'm sad, but also with my mouth like this, I want to cry. No, You can make it so, you know, when my mouth is like this, I cry. But again, if I put my mouth like that, then I will cry even though I'm not crying. In any other case. So if I was able to make it so it takes more conditions, it would be nice. I think I can. I think I've seen someone with VTuber make a toggle, kind of a toggle, like to bring down some head glasses with head movement. I think what they did, the toggle was already existed basically, but what they did was like link a specific movement to the toggle itself. So when the person went, huh, the glasses went down, and when they went, huh, the glasses went up. So it's more natural than going, yeah, let me press the toggle. So another reason why I wanted to rig my own model and make it as expressive as possible, so I wouldn't need to rely on toggles to express myself. And I think it works. Again, while I was watching Neva the other day, my own bot, to see how it was and stuff, I was looking at my own model at the ending of it, which it was pretty sad. And you could see I was sad. You could see besides the idea I had of having my hair drop. No, is this an instant? Okay, it takes a bit slow, so it isn't like again. I just stay like this, it goes down. It's pretty natural. So it had the extra wet cat effect. I was extra sad. You could see it in my face that I was extra sad. I was only missing the tears. Maybe I should do a little toggle for those, but yeah, I will probably forget. It's like the angry toggle. I forget a post. Just today, someone like, oh yeah, this person was going off and they stopped yapping to use the toggle for the angry face. It's like, are you supposed to take that seriously? It's just, I know it's like playing a character, but at the same time, it's a bit big. I don't know. I wish there was a balance between the two. I wish maybe someone will develop something. Who knows? For now, yeah, maybe arm toggles for more expressiveness. I want to also design my own McFreaking pet / fan mascot. I say as if I had McFreaking fans. Maybe I have, and they are lurkers. Hello, lurkers, or both watchers. I love both watchers. I love looking at my analytics and seeing, oh, people are watching me when I'm not around. Look at them using their time on me. Hi. Makes me genuinely happy. I may be alone on most of my streams, or maybe I have lurkers here and there, but people still want to watch me even though I'm not actually there. It's sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet. Is the boot? Well, if I finish the details here, more or less. Okay, 1 second. First of all, I have to do when it comes to modding is, yeah, I asked one of my modding partners. I was collabing with someone. Like, hey, because I was supposed to refit a skirt or the booty body, but it's linked to a top basically, so you were able to mix and match however you wanted. So it wasn't a refit, I had to basically cut it again. So I asked, hey, is it worth it to refit it at this point? Because if it doesn't match the body or it clips, I'm not gonna bother. And they told me, oh no, yeah, no, there hasn't been any issues when it comes to the booty. That hasn't changed. I was like, yeah, but the problem is mixing, because if the booba has changed and maybe the top doesn't work anymore, then unless you have the previous body, the new one won't work. But, well, I will do the thing. And if people have a body that works with it, fantastic. If they don't, it's not my problem. You just keep thinking about the person who decided to update It was basically vanilla body but HD. Again, better fit and stuff. And how my own body, the one I'm using on my main character, which is flat-chested, I used their body as base, so I will have nice feet. Again, the metal feet with the metal nails is just fantastic. It's a good combo. Okay. Second, it will come. This is the issue. Or is it? One second. Because this comes, maybe I should make this come, yeah, farther here. One second. Maybe not all the way. Let me look at a reference. Ay! Which are my McCracken boots? One second. Epa. More as well. Well, first of all, this should go a bit like this. Beep. More like this. Yeah. Yeah, maybe this a bit further back. Maybe. What the freak was I saying? I forgot. Oh no. Yeah, refitting things. Refit the thingy. I will do the thingy. Then I will go through my notifications and fix whatever is actually fixable. Now let's. And cry. And then cry. Yeah, yeah, my own body. And there was a person working on. Well, no, I made my own, but then another person was working on a female body with a male chest. Basically, it was like the shape of a male chest. Instead of squishing the booba down, it was the actual male chest. And I liked it. It was like having pecs. Not booba, but pecs. So they also had a version with the high quality feet. Now if they want, I don't think they will bother, to be honest. I was the one interested in it, but they will need to update it for the new one. So it's just why at this point? I will get it at the beginning, you know, and people are still figuring things out. I will get it if they had to do a bunch of updates. It's been a year, maybe? I don't know when the person uploaded the body. It's been a while. Like, updated at this point is like, for what? For what? I hate it, man. Yeah, thinking about my own stuff. I can't. Just, I'm so tempted to, I don't know, eat my own mods. Like, you know, no, I'm not bothering anymore. I'm not bothering. Maybe I will just leave them up, block the comments. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know. I also want to do mods related to VTubing. Maybe draw people's VTubers stuff. I've already done eyes, so maybe more eyes. More eyes or tattoos or... Oh shit. I would like to mix both. I always want to mix both. But yeah, I haven't done that on stream yet because it's just... For the reasons I explained, it makes me tired just thinking about it. It's like, yeah, once I go back, I have to do this and do that and this and that. Technically, I don't have to. Nobody's telling me I have to. But it would be nice for people, I guess. Maybe to have things working again, or also because money. I need mad money. So I can indulge on other things. So I'm able to afford other things. I do have my job, but it's nice to not have to touch the actual money that comes from my job. What else? I've mentioned in my schedule I was waiting for some pin banners to arrive, but they weren't here because of some address issues. It's missing the floor and door. Everything else is correct. It's missing those two. So it says, the address is unknown. So I can't locate the package because Etsy doesn't give me a tracking number. I can actually look it up. It's just like, no, go to the app and you can get the tracking. There's no number. There's no number. I can't check with my local carrier because there's no number. When I went to ask to my local post office, like, has there been a package for this name or this direction? Well, mostly a name. I don't think they can look up for direction. And they were like, no, not even by name, no. So the package is supposedly in Spain. But where? Who the fuck knows? So I had to contact the people. Hey, can you give me the tracking number? Like, I'm guessing there's tracking because you can see it in the freaking app, you know? You can see it, it's there. If it didn't have tracking, I wouldn't know what the fuck it is. But there's tracking. How the fuck does it work? And apparently the seller doesn't have the tracking itself either. He said, no, Etsy has been having trouble lately with this. I can't just give you a refund because we don't have those banners anymore. I was like, okay, well, maybe if they get returned, maybe we can try again because I really wanted those banners. Yes, perfect. I have a couple of pin banners that my mom made following a tutorial, but they are starting to fall a bit short. And I like pin banners to be big because I have plenty of space there, and to be like a neutral color, so any pin actually pops up. Like, yeah, I can make it black, but then I put pins with, I don't know, black border and it kind of gets lost, you know. White, it's the same issue. If I had a white, a more whitish pin, it just doesn't stick out as much. So the one I currently have is like blue, light blue. And these ones I found were like clouds. Just colorful colors, not super colorful, but just colorful enough that it isn't boring, but the pins will actually stand out. So I was excited to get those, but they're not coming anymore. I hope at the very least they get sent back so I can purchase them again. Please. I wanted to do a hand cam with those, like putting all the freaking pins because I have too many. But now I can't because I don't have it. It would have been so cool because legit I have so many. I have so many and I have a bunch. Like I have a bunch placed at the moment. I have even more on a big Ita bag I have, which I used to go to school with. Like I will put my laptop in there. It was big, but it bothers me that I can't see the pins because I don't go to class anymore, of course, because I'm working, and I don't have to bring a laptop anywhere. I don't see the pins anymore, and I like to look at pretty things. I need to look at pretty things, otherwise I get depressed. My room is covered in posters. Like I look right in front of me, and there's a cloth thingy, Final Fantasy 15. There's a poster from Unus Annus, the only poster I got from them, which, funnily enough, with their whole mindset of, you know, 1 year, time is ticking, do things, time is limited. There's been plenty of times in which I was just like, I don't feel like doing things. And I look at the poster and I go, fuck it, I have a limited time, fuck this shit, I had to do things. And I get to work, I get to whatever I wanted to do, but I was too lazy to do. It's just like, okay, let's get this done. So it's like, yeah, it's like a motivational poster, but a year. It doesn't have a kitty with like, do your best or hang it. No, it's just 2 skulls with an hourglass. Just a reminder of time passing, which is true. Which is the reason why I'm just constantly doing shit. Rigging, drawing, preparing stuff for stream. I've been thinking I don't know how to compose music, okay? I have no freaking clue. However, I like music boxes. I like the sound of music boxes. They are really nice. And in Sky, Sky Children of the Light, it's a little area in which you can like, I don't know how to explain it. There's like 4 instruments, and there's like bars or something. How was it? Basically, you tell me like, okay, I'm at the piano, and you're going to play this note, this note, this note, this note, and this one, and it's just a bar that goes down and plays it, and that's with 4 instruments. So you can get cute tunes. Yeah, it's nice. So maybe if I can get something similar, I could potentially, not full on compose things, but maybe a little tune for the ending screen at the very least. That may sound like a music box, because I love music boxes. I already have the piano, which comes from YouTube. The library from YouTube, because it was free to use. So I got it because, oh yeah, let me get a tune. The one I used to have when I started streaming was also from YouTube's audio library. But then I was reading a webtoon. They use some really nice music. The webtoon is called, I think, Realta. Like, excuse my shitty handwriting. I think this is how it was called. They had a festival episode with really nice music. And they wrote in the description, this comes from this guy. And I went, okay, let me check it. I need to hear more. So I went to check it. And that's why I got the music I currently have for the intro. It's from the Semikai. I listened to a bunch, like, okay, let me listen. Something that isn't too long, but it's a bit pumped, but also it isn't that different from the one I had before, because, I don't know, I got used to it. And I found one that I really liked, and I will use in it. Maybe at some point I will get something different, but for now it works, and I only need to credit the guy, so it's in the credits of every video, like, yeah, the music is from here. Okay, checking stuff, more or less. Yeah, again, I don't need to go hardcore. It's looking nicer with the details. Nice looking nicer. Yeah. I mean, technically, I don't think I can do much on this side. Well, maybe the belts. Maybe the belts. How far does this go? Like, is it really only at the front? Well, I will need to do the belts then. Like, a bit. A bit like maybe so, yeah. Bro, the other day I was listening, because I downloaded a bunch of music from Camillo. I sang one of his songs for the karaoke, you know, on his solo career. I really enjoyed it. And again, I downloaded like his whole discography. And I was listening to it the other day, like, okay, you know, I haven't listened to this guy in like a long time. I have only listened to him when he was in Versailles and that other song I sang, which I found on YouTube, and I was like, this is catchy, I like it. And he has decided to actually make instrumental versions available. And so I thought, because yeah, I always think I'm thinking thoughts. Bruh, it would be nice to make an outfit inspired by aristocratic visual kei. I was thinking that, as I was also thinking, man, I still have to finish the actual rep sheet of the one I actually have right now. But it would be so nice. I already thought even of the hairstyle. I do want to make more hairstyle variations for myself. Maybe longer, maybe parted at the middle. You know, keeping the aesthetic, you know, the shaved sides. Basically, it's like my in real life hair. I always have shaved sides, but everything else varies. Well, except the length at the back. Not even that varies from time to time. But yeah, I had too much hair, so I can style it however the freak I want, and so just based on that, I could make myself a new outfit. Well, more hairstyles. Maybe a ponytail. Maybe shape-shifting powers. Why the freak not? Yeah, I was thinking, man, I could make myself such a cool model, aristocratic aesthetic, and maybe debut it on a karaoke, on a Camillo inspired themed karaoke. It would be cool. All fancy and shit. Why am I like this? Again, I hadn't even finished the ref sheet for this one, and I was already thinking of clothing and more things. Oh, but there's many. What I wanna do is the issue. It's the issue. I know, yeah, I'm yapping a ton, okay, but I'm not always a yapper. But when I'm drawing, of course, it's not as easy as when you're playing, that you can actually commentate on whatever the freak you're doing in the game. You had to actually talk about stuff. So, if I do streams in which I work on things, drawing, rigging, I need to have things to talk about, otherwise it's going to be a silent stream. And I don't know if people will mind that. I don't know. So yeah, I would like to do more creative content. I need to be able to jump through it all to make it a bit more entertaining. Maybe. So that's my conundrum at the moment, because I don't know, if people who came by went like, I don't mind if you don't say anything and are just focusing on whatever creative thing you're doing. It's just interesting just watching without hearing anything. I wouldn't mind. But I don't know if that's the case. I don't know, like personally, because I put things in the background, actually in the background while I'm doing other things, unless there's a few times in which I'm actually watching, like full attention watching. I need to hear what is going on in the background. So maybe, I don't know, if the driver goes, I can go, what's happening? And not constantly watch. So I'm like that. I don't know if other people are also the same, or they will look from time to time like, oh, they're doing this, oh, now they're doing that, oh, they're doing that, even though I'm silent. I have no clue. Because yeah, I wouldn't watch it personally, because I need to hear something in the background. And someone just drawing is like, I will just put music, It's like, when I see on my timeline on Twitter, on my VTuber account, For You page, I got something subs, I got something, number of people or followers on Twitch, and I go, let me see what they are doing, maybe get inspired, not really copy or anything, just, what's their deal, how did they get this many, it's not super high numbers, but, just to have a sense. And I go to check, it has happened like a couple of times. They are, playing a game or something, but they're silent. It's like, there's nothing going on. And instead there's like a bit like, okay, there's a cutscene playing. Okay, I get it, you don't want to talk through it. I totally get it, okay? You don't want to be jumping constantly, okay? I also try to shut up when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts and there's a cutscene playing, even though I do try to do little comments here and there. But the cutscene kept going and going and going, and there was no input from the library, none. Like, what is this? Like, why are people? Maybe people are into this. I don't know. Maybe I just need someone again to be constantly yapping. Not 100%, but I stayed there for like 5 minutes. Plenty of room, like, yeah, let me see, maybe I got them in a bad time that, they aren't talking that much. No comment about the scene, no comment about anything, just like, I'm bored, bye. I didn't say anything, of course, I didn't go to the chat like, this is... No, it was just like... checking things out. Yeah, and it has happened a couple of times. Another one was playing... There's a game, which I also have in my wishlist. Vampire Therapy, something like that. Which, yeah, there's characters, they talk, so I get you wouldn't talk as much, But the person wasn't even commentating or that much either. Like, am I watching you play the game? Or am I just watching the game itself? Why are you here? What are you bringing to the table? Like, what? Why? I stayed for a bit. Again, check this out. And left like, no, I'm bored. Again, I don't know if just I vibe. I need something. Or people are into that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I will need to ask people. I know peeps. I know I have done a couple, maybe 3 of ASMR-ish streams in which I was just silent with my mic really sensitive, so you could hear the strokes while I worked on the model back then. It was interesting. It was like a way to focus. I don't know if people actually enjoy those. People have watched them. But it's a bit more specific, and I need to be in a quiet environment, which isn't always the case. Well, it is mostly at night. But I don't know. I don't have people to ask. I need feedback. I don't know who to ask. I try to ask here and there, but it doesn't always work. And I don't know how to reach others. Heck. Oh, talking about reaching. Talking about my freaking reaching. Ha. So, because right now I'm not streaming on Twitch because I was like, will this be the chatting category or would this be the art category? I'm just going to stream on YouTube. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. What was I going to say? Yeah, because Twitch makes it easy to take clips, and that's the reason why I've been posting here more clips. Because you can export them from there and do that light editing, like, oh yeah, let me, put myself up here and the scene down here. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, it's like, okay, I know I should put more effort into the shorts, the clips, maybe subtitles and things, but it's like, I don't have that much time. So at the moment it's like, it's either that half-made thing or nothing, which is what has been going on for like a while at this point, because I did that one clip a while ago with Backshot Roulette. It took some time. Again, I don't have that much time. If I had enough money, I would even hire an editor like, hey, could you do clips for me? Because of course people are more likely to check short things than full streams. So they had a TikTok option, and I was like, I don't have TikTok. I have watched TikToks, but not because I was on TikTok, but because they got sent to me, or because they bled onto other platforms, basically. Also, why am I doing this 3 times if I can just draw it once and copy it? Brain not work, basically. That's the answer. Because this was copied. I didn't draw the original 3 times. No, I only did it once and then copied it. Yeah, it's just jumping. I'm turning my brain off. This is why, or partially, when I say when I want to jump, I need to be doing something. I need to be doing something. Otherwise, I will be playing with my beaded bracelet I have, but I will be noisy. So, and I want to be productive, and that's why I'm here, just to suffer. Okay, so there's no need to draw these 3 times. So yeah, I made myself a TikTok, okay? And I can just export the clips directly. Cool, fine, nice. Got some views, not like super high, okay? And I got like 4 likes in different ones, like, yeah, sure. I posted like 4 clips, I think. Okay, so I was clipping some stuff yesterday. I posted a couple on here of Hades. Yeah, Hades, and I got a couple more ready for Neva. And suddenly in the export thingy for TikTok, it's like, we couldn't connect with your account. So I go to check. Your account has been suspended. What? Why? And I look up online. Okay, if you have a suspended account, what the fuck do you do? Okay, since this goes to the other side, will you see it? No. It's like, go to your profile and you can appear. It's like, I can't log in. I can't. I outright can't log in. I don't have the option. I went, maybe it's because I had to download the app. I was on desktop because I didn't want to download the app. I don't watch TikTok. Okay, let me go to the app, download it. Okay, login. Maybe give me a reason why I got suspended. Your account has been suspended because it doesn't follow the guidelines for authentic account. What? Read the guidelines and you can send an appeal. Okay, let me go read the guidelines. I don't see any mention of authentic account anywhere freaking where. Nowhere. Just none. I even look it up in the search. I even go to my freaking... There's nothing. Nothing. Like, let me send an appeal like, hey, so I posted clips from Twitch. I didn't even get a message about, oh yeah, no, your account got suspended on the email. No, I didn't get anything. It was just out of nowhere. I only noticed because it wasn't linked to Twitch anymore. So could you tell me why or how to get it? And I got the email. So yeah, no, your account is suspended permanently because it has broken our community guidelines. You can something about court or like legally is like, this isn't that big of a deal. I'm not going to a freaking court because of a freaking suspended account. But they didn't tell me why I got suspended. Like, is it because it was game clips? Was it that? But also, like, it had been fine for like a week. I have any issues and out of nowhere, gone. Again, I only noticed yesterday because I was going to post clips. This is bye. What the freak? So no more TikTok. Okay, I'm not going to bother with those anymore, I guess. I wanted to have a bit more reach. Some clips here and there. I know maybe people will get interested. No. We can have nice things. So yeah, bye TikTok. I don't want TikTok anymore. First time I download TikTok and it's just to install it because they're being stupid and they don't tell me shit. Okay, fantastic. So yeah, that happened. Okay, bye. Okay, I don't know how to TikTok. I don't know how to reach. I wanted to reach people and I can't. Yeah, I will hire an editor to do shorts for me because I can't do them myself. I can't. It's the time. It's what bothers me. There's a ton of things I can do. I don't have the time for them. I hate it. I freaking hate it. My enemy. They have the arcane soundtrack in the background. Everybody wants to be my enemy. My enemy. Will this show up from the side? No, because if it showed up from the side, it will mean that the part in the middle sticks out. And it shouldn't stick out. But also, this isn't as far apart that you will see it. How the fuck does clothing work? I don't know. Dance on the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. My enemy. Now comes the rap. I don't know how to rap. I tried. And I can kick pop at the beginning, but then it's just no. I think this should be done. And when it comes to guitars at the very least. Because it's just plain pants. The boots, which already have more or less the details. Will I make it? You know what? Nah, not that much of detail. I've noticed some people's ref sheets. They do the trick about copying the original model and painting over it. Don't put that much detail into things. It's just a general idea, which fair again is not the model, just a ref sheet. So maybe clean up the strokes a bit, paint with plain colors, and call it a day, basically. I do want to make the face a bit better, of course, more or less. And again, this helps me get a sense of how things are supposed to look from the side, which helps me later for when I had to adjust it. Yeah, this is obvious, I hate it. It's such a big difference. Like, it's round. It's like when I'm watching, because I don't really, do I follow people that rig? I don't know. Maybe it's because I interact with people that actually rig, and I have saved here things here and there. Sometimes I get like rig in progress or something, and it's like, why does the face look so flat? Okay, there's good riggers out there which are fantastic, but sometimes like it's just it's so flat. Mostly the hair. With the hair, I've noticed. It's like I need some more dimension. It looks like paper. Makes sense, but I don't know. Okay, hair from the side is going to be fun. 1 second. Well, again, it's just my freaking sketch. Why the fuck do I care? Let me just make it better, I guess. A little better, and yeah, I had to get a better nose because you can barely see it. Truth be told, this nose is based on the one from there's a guide when it comes to not rigging itself, but preparation, the preparation of the art for rigging. And they went, this is how you separate these things, or how people usually separate them. You can separate them in more parts, another thing, all those. So they went, a diamond-shaped nose. It's easier to rig. You don't have to care about the angles and other stuff. So I more or less like copied the style. Like, yeah, let me do this so I don't go insane, just in case. But now that I know better, now that I know what I can do and I can't do, and how shit works, maybe I should make it better. At least maybe darker, because again, you can barely tell it's there. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, here. Let me put you. Where the fuck is my mouse? There it is. Let me move you a bit over here, so I can have you as ref, but I can actually see below as well. What the fuck was I talking about? I forgot. Rigging, but why? Why? I don't know. I've been thinking, yeah, updating the nose. I've been thinking as well, when I first made the design, I was going to have hair coming from here, basically, like more or less like so, more or less like longer hair. But because I was unsure of the rigging, like, okay, but I have a jacket, it will look a bit weird. Because, yeah, if I make it follow the shape, like, okay, this is what hair will do if there's a jacket in the middle, okay, it will bend a bit and maybe go underneath, maybe, more realistic, more or less. But if I take the jacket off, what happens here, That was my issue. And so I decided, let me simplify it. Get rid of the hair that will come to the front and just leave the one at the back. So it's easier to rig and I don't lose my mind. Now that I know shit, I could add it back. I could add a strand of hair. Maybe in a braid. I love braids. Maybe braids. Would be nice. Other things I'm be doing next week. I have assets ideas. Or not for myself. I have a little issue with my ears. I can't really make accessories for myself. Well, for starters, if I was going to do something for myself, just do it directly on the model. I don't need to make a separate asset to stick on my model because I have control over my body. Second, but it's just 1 second. This also helps me try to figure out how the freak this kind of stuff looks like from the side. Again, is this, I have no clue how shit works. I just work on vibes. Like how do I think stuff looks like, and allows me to look out for mistakes, I guess. Again, that's how I noticed that this part here, like, yeah, at this angle it looks nice, but only the ear, the inner ear, should have galaxy, therefore this should be round. And so when I move like this, it should be bigger. I hate it. I'm a perfectionist. I finished an art piece for my Yoshi recently. And that piece I mentioned that didn't take me that long. It was monochrome or like little color stuff. I was going to animate it. Like I animated another thing months ago for Wallpaper Engine. I was like, you know, I really like what I did. Maybe I can animate it so I can get myself a new wallpaper. But when the drawing has a mask, the guy has a mask. Okay, it's like a masquerade mask. And I was going to make it so, you know, they pull it down and pull it back and maybe a wink, you know. But when I started drawing the part underneath, actual face, I realized some anatomy mistakes, like the eye is a bit weird, and why does the cheek look so puffy? It didn't look bad with the whole thing, but once I started, you know, you remove the distraction, which is the mask, it was like, I hate this. This looks bad. I tried to fix it. I tried to make it more accurate. The problem is because the mask I made is the ones with a stick. Yeah, it isn't stuck to the face. So it's easier to have an eye cover when the view is like 3/3. Because you pull it. Again, it's not stuck. So it's like putting your hand. It's not the same putting your hand right. Like if you go, yeah, let me shitty hand, okay? Yeah. Hand here, like all Asian stuff. And you move to the side and yeah, you could still see the both eyes. But if you place the hand further from your face, then at some point you will cover one of the eyes. So that was the issue. Like, yeah, if I make it anatomically accurate, then the piece itself doesn't flow as well. It doesn't look as nice. It's like aesthetic over accuracy, basically. So I tried. I was going blind. Like, I've been looking at this for far too long. I don't know if I made it even worse. I went away for like an hour or two, like, okay, let me stop looking at this. Because, yeah, it gets to a point. It's like when you say a word or someone is saying a word constantly, repeatedly, over and over and over and over, that it stops sounding like a word. It's the same with art. It's the exact same. You look at something, it's like, is this good or does it look off? I've been looking at it for too long. What the fuck is going on? Hello. Well, technically you wouldn't see the hair here, so. So I went to cleanse my eyes. Like, yeah, let me look away for a bit. So let me chill. What did I do? I played Love and Deep Space. Had to catch up with the kitty event. What else? I forgot. I forgot what else I did. Maybe check Twitter. I don't know. It was like, I'm not going to look at my art piece because no. I don't even want to think about it. I want to think. So I did stuff. I went to take a shower. I came back. I looked at it. I hate this. I hated the new version. Like, this is awful. It is just so, it's bad. Like, it was. I had made at that point another version, which was like a middle ground between the newest one and the previous one. middle ground, like it's better, it flows a bit better, but it is still not anatomically accurate. And I kept that one because it was like, yeah, this one is more accurate, but it just doesn't flow as well anymore. To be honest, this ear so low, you probably only see part of it, like maybe something like so. No. It's even further, so technically it's here. Maybe you will see the base or the start of the base. Because here comes another strand of hair. So maybe hair is weird. So yeah, that's what I did. I worked on it. I decided, yeah, no, let me keep the middle version, the halfway done thingy. And then chill for a second. Made an asset based on it. It was fun. Again, it allows me to learn more about physics. Again, it's like freaking modding. I do stuff for others so I can get a better understanding, and when it's my turn, I can make better things. I don't know why I even started talking about this. My brain is a scrambled egg. Basically, that's how I evolved. I've also been thinking. I think so many thoughts. My brain never shuts up. There's this game called Squirrel with a Gun. Some people have played it before. I've watched one person play it. It was fun. I, again, didn't pay that much attention. I think mostly because they were playing it as I was working, so I can't watch. I can glance from time to time, but I can actually watch. And I got the stupid idea. What if I get the game? And when I talk as the squirrel, make my voice high-pitched, but without using a voice... what is it? A voice mod, you know, regulator, whatever people use to edit their voices. Technically, I'm using one at the moment, mostly to clean stuff. It doesn't actually edit my voice, it doesn't make it higher or lower or anything, it just makes it sound nicer because this room is bigger. It's kind of big, and so there's a bit of a slight echo, and also it filters the sound of my PC going brrr in the background. I use it just for that and for karaoke effects, but I don't change the pitch. However, again, what if I play Squirrel with a Gun, but I talk really high when I'm talking as the squirrel, like, "Hello, I'm going to kill everyone." That way, the whole time I'm role-playing as the squirrel. Can I keep up? Will my throat get fucked? To be honest, I'm unsure because I don't know. And when it comes to singing, yeah, if I sing for too long, in the end, I'm kind of straining my voice. But with making my voice high-pitched, like just, "Hello, how are you doing?" I don't really feel anything in my throat that indicates like, oh yeah, you're straining your vocal cords and now your throat is going too hard. No? There's no vibration, of course, because, you know, high-pitched voices don't... Well, technically, they do because the frequency is higher, so it does vibrate more, and that's why it's higher? I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I could try that for the fancies. See if I can keep up for maybe 2 hours. Again, I will only do it when I'm talking as the squirrel. If I was, I don't know, reading chat, I wouldn't. Well, unless people want to. Maybe. Whatever the people want, I will provide. Maybe. Come on, so faster. No energy. Yeah, get jinxed. It came into the... I'm technically listening to a video on YouTube. All of Arcane Season 1 songs in a single video. It's like half an hour. However, I don't think it Jinxed appeared in the first season. I think they just added like, yeah, no, this is Jinx's song. Maybe? Yeah, it does appear in season 2. Like a small cameo. But it isn't an actual thing in season 1. So, maybe the personality just because. And that's why I decided to sing it a little bit. Apparently they're going to start constructing a McFreaking building in front of where I work. Like, well, not in front. Well, yeah, right beside it. So that's going to be fun being in the office, listening to brrrr in the background constantly. Heck. Well, I usually put music on stuff, but whole my freaking building apparently. The guy who comes clean told me. I'm talking about random guys. I was waiting for the bus today to work in the afternoon, and a man of color approaches me while I was waiting at the bus and shows me his phone because he had written a thing, and it was a translator. A message with a translator, like he wrote in English and was translated to Spanish. The question was a bit weird, like when I read it on Spanish, like something about the bus, but it was weird, so I read the English part. It was still a bit weird, so I asked him in English, like, do you want me to pay? He wanted to, if I could pay for the bus fare. Is it fare? A ticket for him. Like, do you want me to pay you the travel, the ticket, the fare, the bus fare? You speak English? Yeah, yeah, I do. Are you from here? Yeah, I'm from here. I'm Spanish, yeah, no, I just know English. He was surprised. It must feel nice, like try to talk to someone and they can understand you and even talk to you in a language you can actually get. It was sweet. But yeah, just do you want me to pay you for the travel or whatever? Yeah, if you could, yeah, sure, no problem. It's like cheap because I have a card, so it's cheaper than if I were to pay in actual cash. It's like 0.60 cents, maybe something like that. I usually recharge my card with like €10, so it was like, yeah, sure. So he asked me. I went to talk for long because the bus was basically at one stop of coming. It wasn't coming yet because the light was red, but it was just a minute left. Yeah, he said, where did you learn English? I was like, yeah, technically in school. They teach us English, but also I picked it up on my own because I like English. I like being able to communicate in English. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to ask him from where he was or anything. I just, yeah, sure, come on. Pay for the fare, and yeah, just went to the back and chilled, listening to music. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, nice interaction. English is useful. I don't know the level of English of people around here. Like, I know they're trying to make it more common, or like, at least when I was still studying in high school, they had already started adding subjects in English. I've already mentioned that I got taught a history of music and a bit of music itself in English alongside math and what was it? Geography and a bit of history of Spain in English. Fantastic, yeah. No, not really fantastic. It was a bit painful, but well. So maybe at this point they have gotten better. Maybe there's more. Maybe it depends on the school itself. I don't know. I know at the least that people aren't that fond of subtitles. And if I want to watch a movie with the original, you know, language, which most of the time is English, I had to pick specific cinemas or they are really freaking late at night. I want to watch this movie which lasts for like 2 hours. Okay. At which time can I go see it in English? 10 p.m. Bro. Bro. Well, it is what it is. We try to go to the cinema when we don't have work the next day or something like that. But also there haven't been that many films coming out lately, like interesting ones, like, yeah, Venom, the new one has come out. The reviews say it's freaking crap. Not really, but could be better. They had stuff going on the previous ones and they apparently fucked up, so it's like, I'm not going to waste time going to watch it then, like fuck it, it's like the Joker, same thing. Like, oh, Joker, the first one was nice, what about the second one? It sucks! Okay, let me just not go then. Of course, people can form their own opinions, but if the majority of fans, or not even fans, I'm not even talking about critics, like actual critics, like, no, yes, no. Definitely, I give it like a 27% because it did this right, and the writing is like this, and you know, no. It's more like people complaining or talking about it on social media, which I, in a way, trust a bit more than official critics. Yes, word of mouth usually works better, in my opinion. At the very least, when I have watched anime and stuff, it's because I have watched or seen people on Tumblr post about it and it got me curious, and so far nothing I have watched because of those reasons have disappointed me. It's like a quality filter or quality check. If it gets to my dashboard, then it's nice, it's good, it's worth it. And sometimes I watch it, and if it's good enough but like extra good enough, then I tell my mom, here, we have something to watch. That's how I roll. Is this correct? Maybe. I have never drawn a character from the side this way. Full disclaimer, I put like a couple of people's ref sheets, like the side view, just to get a sense of the thickness of the body from the side, because my brain does not compute. Again, just for that, because the body is quite different. I'm thicker. I have thicker legs. I have a bit more booty than your average male VTuber. Mostly because, yeah, since the body is mostly, basically like a female body, but flat-chested. Yes. Yeah, I would say it's mostly the... Still has curves. Yeah, you can see here, just... So... I don't care about this. Nobody's going to zoom this. But yeah, there's curves. A second. Yeah, it isn't. It's another reason it's hard to look for reference. Because usually a guy is just basically built like a Dorito. One second. Color. Because if we will go like, you know, straight down, they will have no hips. They will have no hips. We'll be like, yeah, this is the booty. Flat. But because my body is based on a female body, it has curves. It has more. I didn't want to go for like, you know, people are thick thighs, say lies. Yeah, but I'm bored. I have mentioned before, I'm bored of going to Twitter and seeing the same booba designs over and over. I'm bored. There's so much clothing, there's so many styles of clothing, there's so many designs in general. You can use so many layers and you decide to have almost none. It's just boring. Again, people can do whatever the freak they want. Personally, I just find it boring. I think, well, if I do this part, should probably, wait, the length doesn't matter that much, more or less. Goodbye, goodbye. No. Wait. Technically speaking, my hair. Well, I do have both sides shaved. It's like the middle part goes all the way. Therefore, the hair here should come from the nape of the neck. Is that the word? Nape? Base of the neck, whatever. So, something like so. Choo. Choo, choo. Maybe I made it longer. Who cares? 1 second. Poppy, 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 poppy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Man, there's a game I want to play in Star sometime. I think it was called, but it's 28 hours. When the fuck am I supposed to play such a long freaking game when I'm already playing Kingdom Hearts? Ay. Yeah. Yeah. Struggles. Struggles. It's like Alien Isolation. I also got the game. But it's also freaking long. And I only stream for like 2 or 3 hours. Mostly because I stream in the afternoon or I have other things.
The pain. The pain. It's painful. It is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, good enough. Why I shouldn't be caring about this that much. It's just a side view. Nobody cares. It's just a rep sheet. I don't even need to put that much detail, to be honest. No, I don't need to. Okay, so 1 second. Because that's the sketch. Where the freak is the sketch layer? Basically, you are not the sketch. You will be the sketch. Yeah, what are you? You are all of that. Okay, let me paint you. 1 second. Let me erase. Erase. Yeah, the part that gets in here. Wait, not that. Oh, yes. Yes. Up to here. This part up to here. And this. And this was the other sketch. Yeah, the sketch I started for the boot. And then I got confused and I had to start over. More or less, something like that. I still have. No. Well, this part looks a bit weird. I think it should be flatter. Wait, again, this is just a sketch. This is a freaking sketch. Yeah. Esto, then. Yeah, when I do, because I will do the side view of the full feet, just one with the full thing, so. Because my intention when it came to the side view was mostly the boots, how they work from the side. That was the thing I wanted to showcase the most. The other bits are just, you can't tell how they look like from the side. But I will still do a full side view with the full feet, just one on this side, and up here I will put other things, or maybe if I work on toggles, I could add more stuff. Or I could zoom in on accessories. There's so many things. I can add so many things for little reference, like zoom in, because right now this isn't the actual full 100%. This is, well, it's a 100% up here. You don't see it? Yeah, you see it. I am only using this much. But maybe I could zoom in on little details, like the little angles, and maybe the, the eyes, I already have the eyes. The angles, the design, the boot, the thingy, the globe itself. Yeah, why not? Maybe. Just like filler. Where is the blue? I got you blue. Where's the blue? Here's the blue. It just looks a bit off from this side. Maybe. Opa. Epa. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe I should take a picture of myself from the side and see how the fuck does this look from the side. Maybe I will at some point. I remember when I was designing the model, I decided to yeet a bunch of belts I was planning to add because I realized, I don't know how to draw these from the side and make them look good once they are moving, you know. I wanted to add belts. Originally this had belts on the side, like belt and belt. But yeah, if I move the character to the side, what happens to the part that's behind it? You know, it was like, this is a bit too high level for my small brain, which hasn't rigged anything before. So maybe let's simplify things. So I got rid of them. Again, I was also supposed to add a bunch of belts on the whole boot, like up, down, based on the ones I actually own. Again, I made these stickers so you wouldn't be able to see that much of the side anymore. But then it was like, yeah, but if I commission someone or I need to actually draw the boots from the side,
That's a lot of belts. I don't want to draw all of those.
I saw a post about people's designs. Like, yeah, you make a complicated design. Keep in mind that when you're going to commission someone, it's going to be very expensive. Because of all the details of the things, it's going to be very expensive. So keep that in mind. So I think I have a good balance of, yeah, there's details, but they aren't crazy details, you know. It's simple, but not super simple. It's not just a hoodie, you know. Maybe. At least I don't think. And again, I can always simplify. I can go, yeah, no, just draw me with this fit without the jacket and the whatever. Just the vest without the jacket. It looks weird, to be honest. I like this fit. This is elegant fit. And I made it for the toggle. I made it. So when I toggle it, the side of the vest is squish a bit, so there isn't a gap. Yeah, because otherwise it will come here and it will look weird. And that's another thing that I learned. Like, yeah, if I do this toggle, then at the same time that I toggle the thing, I make it so this is slimmer, which helps me in my search for knowledge for the hair thing I mentioned earlier. Like, yeah, if I make the hair here, but then I take off the jacket, it looks weird. It will be the same concept. And same thing, I want to design the fan bit, which is going to be a space cat. And I wanted to have it on my shoulder. What happens if I get rid of the jacket? Then I will have a floating kitty cat. But since I know I can move shit at the same time that I toggle things, like move them around, I could just place it properly on top of my shoulder, like move it, choo. Easy peasy. I can do that. I have the knowledge. I have the power. I just had to get to it. I had to first design it, not make it too complicated, not too complicated. But yeah, and then put it on my shoulder so it can keep me company. Yeah, I want one of the Oshis I watch has a, well, of course, they have a fan pet. I want to make a model of it and rig it so it's like an animated asset. I could be doing my own, but as I have said, it's like training. If I do it for them, then I gain the knowledge and I can do it for myself. Maybe even better later. So that's one thing I want to do next week. Work on their animated fan pet. And then I will do my own. First is designing. I have a faint idea. But we'll see. I just want an emotional support kitty on my shoulder. Space kitty. I know the thing for my model is like it's a weird mix. I don't know. It's okay. It's not punk, it's not gothic, it's okay. With space, and I added, the flower motif, mostly based on the room I got, or I built at this point because I mixed a bunch of things from some places. So it gives me the softish touch. It's not super prevalent, but yeah, it's just those three elements. How would I include those three in the kitty? In the kitty, it's easy. Well, I can make the kitty literally the body like they have the space texture. Easy. Maybe collar. Or the same way as I have this on the tail, the kitty will also have those, something similar as accessory around the tail. What about the flower motif? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a marking on the forehead? Maybe the fluff could have some kind of petal shape? Well, technically speaking, when it comes to the sign of mine, like, the shape of the skirt part is deliberate. So the fact that it looks, you know, like this is deliberate. It's because from the side, it would look like a petal. That was my intent. It would look like a petal. That's the way it is. That's another reason why I wanted to do the side view for this one. So, if I make, I don't know, some kind of fluff for the kitty that's petal shaped. I don't know, there's always subtle ways to add motifs to things. I was worried, remember, when I started doing the little design, like, I'm adding a lot of petal stuff, how am I going to add the star stuff? And I ended up with a bunch of things, with starry things. Star-shaped. Yep. We vibe. I will see. I will see. I just want a kitty. Does this layer have anything? Is my question. Yes. Ah. Okay, bye. What about this one? Yes. This one, this one, that's the boots. Boots, boots, boots. To the playground, follow me. I haven't looked up the lyrics of that particular song for some reason. I have looked up the lyrics for Enemy, the one from the in the what was it? What could have been, and that's it. Yeah, because I wanted to sing those. I forgot there was another nice song that I could maybe sing. I know, I did look it up. And I forgot. You're the greatest, but once you heard the way. Yes. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. My enemy. Thinking if I should make this a bit thicker or it's nice. I think I'm going to squeeze the boots a bit. I don't have that much platform. What was you done? They hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. How do I squeeze this without making it look freaking bad? I know. I squish this. Okay, let me see. Technically, it's like half and half. Yeah, because no. Repeat it. The guy is doing the rap part. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Glycerin. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Swear. No, I don't know the lyrics. I looked them up, but I haven't really practiced them that much. I go by vibes only. No, a bit thicker. Just a smidge. But no. Ah! Yeah, more or less. I know the feet look kind of small. It's because I have small feet, okay? Or maybe I should have made them longer because here they're a bit longer. Don't worry, this has an easy solution. You go like this. You go like this. And you go wee. Oh shit. 1 second. Okay, no. Maybe. Nobody cares. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, I think it's good enough. I can just clean it up a bit. Just a touch more. And I will have the side view. Maybe I should make the feet a bit bigger in general. 1 second. Just. Yeah. 1 second. Cigüeña, babadísima, baba. Yup. Maybe. 1 second. I have to be careful because if I move certain stuff, it disconnects. Like a phone. Maybe. Yeah. 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 Let's see. Let me make this a bit less like that.
Misfit boys. Misfits. Don't play with the misfits.
No. Still too much angle. Too much angle. I think. What I'm missing, maybe. 1 second. It's looking weird because it doesn't have the tip going up a little bit. In my humble opinion. Yeah, much better. That's why it was looking weird. It wasn't the angle, but the fact that it came all the way down like that. And it should be something similar at the back. More or less. Just a touch. A itty bit. Kitty bit. I've considered, because technically speaking... Oh, so let me make this a bit higher. Why am I putting this much detail on my freaking ref sheet? On my freaking boots? I don't know. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? What the fuck I was going to say? Yeah, my actual real life boots. Again, these are loosely based on those. They are new rocks. They have a metal plate at the back, like here. I like to clink it when I'm standing around. It's just click, click. I sadly took off my boots, so I can't do the sound at the moment. And I don't feel like putting them on. But I was tempted to add it here. But also that means I will need to edit the... Because it will come... Yeah, because if I can clink them together, it means it comes all the way to the side. So I will need to edit the model. And well, technically speaking, I wouldn't need to rig it differently. I will just need to edit the actual texture. Nah, I'm too lazy. Nobody looks at the feet! I'm not showing my freaking feet! Don't worry. Fuck. Epa. Yeah. Well, now I have to fix the metal bit at the front. I still have to prepare the waiting room for the game for tomorrow. Well, it's technically speaking, I'm not doing anything I wouldn't have been doing otherwise. So, I wanted to continue working on the ref sheet and prepare the waiting room for the game for tomorrow. And I'm working on the ref sheet. So. Let's see. Where is my ref? There, because I don't want to keep looking at the other side. Something like so. Maybe up to here, more or less. Again, this is just loose reference. Stop caring so much. Hey. It's like I was tempted to add the stitches. The stitches here. To the ref. There's no reason. I know the stitches are there. If well, I could at the very least do 1 second. This thing at the very least. So it you know, just some nice, the original ones. But there's no need to add stitches. Whoever I may commission will know there's stitches there because they're there in the regular model. And also I doubt they will show the stitches. And also I don't know what I'm going to commission if the boots are going to show up that much. I'm not sure. I don't. I'm missing the little chains. Also, I'm freaking hungry. It's 9:45 p.m. Yes, fantastic. Well, that means what? Have I yapped more than drawn? Would I have made it much progress? Question mark if I hadn't streamed. I don't know. I don't know. Also, wait, no. I moved it. Wait, is it still aligned? I should have made this taller. Yeah, up to, 1 second. Up to this point. Otherwise, the chains don't fit. Loose reference. Why you like this, Ruru? Why you like this? I don't know. Why am I like this? I don't think it's my family's fault. Why am I a perfectionist? What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, good enough. For now. Yeah. Got the side view. Oof. I'm scared about doing the side view for the actual best. Mostly the best, because figuring out how the jacket, the collar part, is supposed to look from the side is going to be a bit trippy, to be honest. And probably we will see. Maybe I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to do a reference. Well, maybe I can just make the reference for this fit, the one in which I don't have the jacket. Again, I would like to show the shape of this. I don't really care about the shape of the actual jacket from the side. It doesn't have anything special, so yeah, maybe that. I haven't saved in all this time. I've been here for like 3 hours. I haven't saved once. I don't know if Sai has like a autosave. I know it has. Has it? No. There's a way to recover things, but I think that only works if the thing closes unexpectedly. Well, I guess that's the point. Anyway, I think that's enough. I'm hungry. Have I eaten? Did I get an afternoon snack? No, I drank water. That's what I did. Yeah. So, okay. What? Am I lagging? I think I'm lagging. No. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So here, yeah, there we go. Let me move stuff around. Yoo-hoo, you can see stuff there. Yoo-hoo, fantastic. Stretch again. I stretch again. And I will go F off, basically. Oh my I will. I need to shower as well. Fuck. Okay, plan. Go shower. Then while I dry my hair, I will prepare the waiting room for the game for tomorrow, Clem, which is a puzzle game, a spoopy puzzle game. It has a spoopy style. Yeah, post that. We will see, because yeah, tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET, I will play it. It's supposed to be like 3 hours long, so it should only take one session. And yeah, probably before I go to bed, I will continue working on this. Clean it up a bit. Basic colors, again, it's just a reference sheet. Just, well, I need to be detailed. Yep. Maybe start sketching the side. I don't know. I will see. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you, both watchers. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, anyone and everyone. And all of you are freaking lovely. It still boggles my mind. When I'm thinking, you know, people out there with their whole freaking lives come here and watch me jab and watch me do stuff. Holy fuck, that's amazing. There you go, an existential crisis. You're a person with your own goals and stuff. And I know Mayoshi said something similar fairly recently. Like, if you know, you know. But it's something I've always thought anyway. So, yeah, enough. And I'm going to go. Can I go to sleep a bit early today? So, you know, I've been going to sleep at like 4 a.m. on Monday, 3 a.m. on Tuesday. What day is it? Is it today? What day is it? Okay, Thursday. I went to bed yesterday at 2. Just at 2. So I slept 4 hours one day, 3 hours one day. Today I slept 5. Maybe if I can go a bit earlier, I won't be dying. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, enough yapping. I will see you another time, baby. Maybe. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Bye bye.